running up the payroll. You really buy my Gouda a lot, a lot. Big butt hump, a shot for shot. If you wanna scrap, pull up, baby. Egg roll, running up the payroll.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. He pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point, but he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to last high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, some differences in height and reach. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 18 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 169 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Russia. And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 3 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Martinez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1. He has won his last 3 fights. We'll see if he can extend the winning streak to 4. He has been nothing if not dominant every step of the way during this streak. So no denying what is at stake for this young man tonight. First order of business, though, taking care of what is an obvious challenge in front of him here tonight. Well, we talked about that reach advantage. As you see him land the straight punch there, great job using his length in that situation.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Out of range with that one. Just over 3 minutes to go.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Coleman, now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it from high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Fight thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, single collar tie here.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
He cannot handle your striking. You see that? Listen to me. You're gonna have to. Hey, now, you ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Look at the whip action.
Over the top, this fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Just missing on the high kick there. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike. To be whipping like this, it only exhausts you. Because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
And he's out. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more
Jumps on a
offense here for
headlock.
Bob.
We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with this head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
15 seconds. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. 2 rounds in the books. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went head hunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Dominated him that last round with ground control. We want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Back down, control it. From there,
Final round, you ready?
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be underneath.
He's out!
Forward. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
To this contest at 32 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Martinez.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Mainstream boy starts letting off live. We can never ever level in price. Take that fee and then treble it twice. Yeah, the problem's back, I got flows. Watch your back, I'm on smoke. Dodge the paps and do bolt. My boys on maximum volts. Ain't no time to blind man. Know my ting from here to Thailand. You man got that gun off my man, so you man got that gun on finance. Like what's this? Rent a skeng by your own. Use my pen to skeng, fry your dome. Want me to send for them, mind the throne. Cliche rep it ends, die alone. Cliche run your gums and die broke. I ain't buying ones, I buy bulk. Yeah, go bust your gun, I like smoke. Rude boy, mind your lungs, you might choke like cough, cough, puff, puff, pass. You're not tough or hard. They're calling me the Virgin Mike. How the hell up so fast? Rude boy, I came and shook my whole era. No cosigns for me and no carers. 2019, I swear I've gone clearer. Drop full of dead MCs like Paul Bearer. I roll out with no cash on me. Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these ashy youths so they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity. 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussios are not bad for me. Madman, they go mad for me. Who the f when it gassed you up like you're good enough to be clashing me. Oh, please stop harassing me. Charge me up and put gas in me. Them little fish wanna try ting. Oh man, the audacity. Had to sign this K, no Harry. Now my tracksuit says Balmain Parry. Smoke on bro, no Cali, so you better stay well back, Danny. Oh, now we got beef in the streets and I thought only be in my patty. Cause I learned how to work this handy, know that it's out of Scandi. I was with bro eating Jennifer aunties, I told her I'm trying to be the best I can be. Next day I go end up on the op, but like who's on me, Charlie? Come off the ring like Andres Townsend, I bought a new Henny and it cost 4,000. Kept it close, pagans wanna out me, they want me in a box like chicken chow mein. I wonder why us wanna try me, why feds put me in court and chow me. Bad bees get bored and down me, and ask for a guy to the nez, I'm like, shall we? Lay back but still rowdy, saying goose when thrown back still round me. Funny how my old thing still shout me. Oh, allow me, roll out it so casually. I'm popping up in cities randomly. London City or Birmingham, I just done 100 through Canterbury. No security, I could have a 20 in cash on me. Tried and can't be